Is the Chevrolet Volt the electric car of the future, or just another stopgap hybrid on the way to pure EVs? Hi, I'm Joel Fetter. This is our video road test of the 2013 Chevrolet Volt. So how does the Chevrolet Volt actually work? Chevrolet Motors calls it an extended range electric vehicle. So a 16.5 kilowatt hour battery pack sends power or energy to a 149 horsepower electric motor, which then sends power to the front wheels. Now when that battery pack is depleted, a 1.4 liter four-cylinder engine is used to generate electricity that powers the electric motor instead. Now in certain instances, the battery pack and the motor can work together, acting like a very powerful hybrid. Now the EPA does class this as an electric car. The EPA says the Volt has an electric range of 38 miles, though Chevrolet says you'll see between 25 to 45 miles of electric driving depending on conditions. According to the EPA, it's one of the most energy efficient cars sold in the US with a rating of 98 mpge, which is the fuel economy equivalent. Once that range extender generator kicks in, you'll see an average of 37 miles per gallon according to the EPA. Now you're going to want to recharge that battery pack, and it will take about 7 to 10 hours to recharge a fully discharged Volt using a standard 120 volt outlet. A 240 volt level 2 charging station cuts that in half. Now your next logical question is, how's the Volt to drive? If your benchmark is the Toyota Prius, it's really fun. Now from a standstill, 100% torque is available because it's electric. Also, handling wise, it's flat and planty because the battery pack is mounted low and in the center of the vehicle. The electric power steering is quick, but it doesn't offer much feedback. And the transition from electric to generator is seamless, almost invisible. The Volt concept was introduced back at the Detroit Auto Show in 2007, and it was a showstopper, but it was really slab-sided and not very aerodynamic. Now, the production model is nowhere as distinctive, and definitely not as distinctive as the Toyota Prius. That said, it gets noticed going down the road, probably because it's in so many commercials, not to mention so many political ads. Inside the Volt is trimmed with lots of LCD displays, along with high-gloss plastic with capacitive touch controls. Now, when trimmed in white, this looks like an Apple product. The Chevrolet Volt starts at about $40,000, but that's before state and federal tax incentives. Now for that price, you'll include features such as tilt and telescoping steering wheel, automatic climate control, and push-button start along with keyless entry. We like the all-digital gauge cluster, and the information screens rotate to show the Volt's battery range. There's also a mobile phone app that lets you program charging times for the Volt and check the current state of charge. Next, you'll want to know if the Volt can be used like any ordinary car. To that question, we'd answer almost. The front seats are comfortable and the cabin is good front seat room. The Volt's center tunnel contains the battery pack and it's high and wide, which makes the Volt strictly a four-seater, and a slightly tight one at that. You'll note the manually adjustable seats in a $40,000 car, but it's all in the name of conserving battery range. The Volt's a hatchback, but the cargo area is pretty shallow and the cargo floor is high. Safety scores, by the way, have been top-notch. Our loaded tester has a base price of about $43,000. For that, you include features such as heated leather seats, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, Chevrolet's new MyLink infotainment system, and a Bose premium sound system that's energy efficient. So what's the bottom line with the Chevy Volt? It's part lightning rod, part space shuttle, and one impressive state-of-the-art green car. For all the latest automotive news and reviews, be sure you're following us at Twitter at Car Connection, on Facebook at The Car Connection, and search for us on YouTube at The Car Connection. I'm Joel Fetter, and thanks for watching.